Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of a dense forest, there lived a young girl named Lila. Lila was a curious and adventurous child, always eager to explore the world around her. One day, while wandering through the forest, Lila came across a beautiful bird with vibrant plumage and a melodic voice. The bird was trapped in a hunter's snare, and Lila knew she had to help. She carefully freed the bird from the trap, and as a thank you, the bird offered to take Lila on a journey to a magical apple tree that bore the most delicious apples in the world. Excited at the prospect of such an adventure, Lila eagerly accepted the bird's offer and they set off together. As they flew through the forest, Lila couldn't help but marvel at the beauty of the world around her. The sun was shining, and the birds sang sweetly in the trees. After what seemed like hours of flying, they finally arrived at the base of a large, ancient apple tree. The tree was laden with the most beautiful, red apples Lila had ever seen. The bird told Lila that the apples were not only delicious, but also had magical properties that would grant her one wish. Lila thought long and hard about what she would wish for. She knew she could wish for anything she wanted, but she didn't want to make a decision lightly. She thought about her family and friends, and how much she loved them. She thought about the people in her village who struggled to make ends meet, and how much they could benefit from a bountiful apple harvest. In the end, Lila knew what she had to do. She picked one of the shining red apples, and made her wish. I wish for these apples to be shared among the people of my village, so that everyone may have enough to eat and be happy. As soon as the wish was made, the tree began to shake and the apples started to fall from its branches. Lila and the bird quickly gathered as many apples as they could, and set off back to the village. When they arrived, the villagers were amazed at the sight of the apples. They had never seen anything like them before, and they were so delicious that everyone wanted to taste one. Lila explained how she had made her wish and the tree had granted it. From that day on, the village prospered. The apples were shared among the people, and everyone had enough to eat and be happy. The villagers were eternally grateful to Lila for her selfless wish and her kindness to the bird. The bird, who had grown to become Lila's dear friend, visited her often. They would sit under the apple tree, eating the delicious fruits and watching the sunset. Lila realized that the real magic of the tree was not the apples themselves, but the power of love and kindness. Years went by, and Lila grew up to be a wise and respected leader in her village. She always remembered the bird and the magical apple tree, and she continued to make wishes for the good of her people. Her village remained a place of peace and prosperity for generations to come. And every time someone took a bite of an apple, they remembered the young girl, the bird and the magic that brought them together.